And good Wednesday to you all. Today is October 2nd. And this is episode 67 of Lyndhurst Community News. Hope you're all having a great week. Let's see. So, my name's Brian Haggerty, and join us here each week where we try to highlight all the wonderful things going on around our community. This way, anything going on with your club or your organization, your church, school, sport, whatever it may be, including birthdays and anniversaries of note, and we have a birthday to mention later on in the program, send that all in to LyndhurstCommunityNews@gmail.com. And that, along with any contact information that I ever mention on this program, is always going to be listed in the description box below the video on our YouTube page. So if you're watching us on Facebook, click the actual picture and it will bring you to the YouTube page. All right, so let's see what we got going on this week. Let's start off with sports, and another great week in sports. The Lyndhurst High School Bear football team has a huge win last Friday over Cresskill Emerson, where they beat them 52-0. And what made this even better is that this was Lyndhurst High's homecoming game. So congratulations, Bears, on another great shutout win. Congratulations to the coaches as well. And girls volleyball is still killing it. We'll start off with what they did last week when they beat Hawthorne Christian in 2 games, 25-6 and 25-11. They then went on to beat Leonia, 25-15 and 25-23. After that, they beat North Arlington, 25-13 and 25-12. And finally, yesterday, they defeated Passaic Valley in 3 games with 25-6, 21-25, and 25-10. And let's see, boys soccer with a big win over New Milford, 4-2. They also defeated Cresskill, 3-1. And girls soccer beat Clifton, 2-0. Now, I just want to point out that this week's football game, the Bears football, will be this Saturday, October 5th, against Leonia in Palisades Park. But the game will be at Veterans Field in Edgewater at 2 p.m. So for those of you who can go and cheer on the Bears, cheer them on. If not, you could always watch the live stream that Joe Merg provides. I think it's a great live stream because of his commentary. He knows the players, he knows the game, and of course he knows Lyndhurst. And you could watch that on the Lyndhurst Varsity Football Facebook page, and then you could probably, once you get it on your phone, do what I do. I actually put it on my television, so it's kind of like sitting there and watching the game from the comfort of your own home, but it's a great way to stay in touch with what the Bears are doing throughout this great season. Okay, this weekend, lots going on. In addition to the football game on Saturday, we have 2 great events taking place. The first one will be the 3rd annual Antique Car Show, sponsored by Mayor Jan Girusso and the Board of Commissioners, who would like you to join them this Saturday at the Town Hall Park. And, this Sunday, Town Hall Park, got that wrong. This Sunday at October 6th at the Town Hall Park, that'll be on Delafield and Valley Brook Avenues from 12 to 5 p.m., and it's free to enter your car, by the way. Fee. This is the second week I misread that. My apologies. I've got to get better cheaters to view here. So the fee to enter your car is $20 per car. However, no registration is required. So you could just show up with your antique car. And there will be live music featuring the Cameos, as well as food and beverages will be available. The car entrance begins at 9 a.m. and trophies will be given for each class. Now, for what is going on this Saturday, and that is going to be at the American Legion, Post 139, will be Kenny's annual Clam Lovers Barbecue. And this year, we're going to have a live band there featuring the Darla Hood Band, who will be playing great music out there on the lawn. Come on down, folks. It's not just clams. I know some people don't like clams. Some people do. So, of course, we serve hamburgers, hot dogs, sausages, and salads to those who don't like clams. Maybe you'd like both. Have whatever you want. It's only $40, folks, to come and enjoy all of this. Drinks are extra, of course, but bring a lawn chair, eat all you want, stay as long as you want. That's from 1 to 5 p.m. this Saturday at the Lyndhurst American Legion, Post 139. Okay, and this in from the Lyndhurst Elks. They present Texas Hold'em Poker on October 19th at 7 p.m. Now, the Elks is located at 251 Park Avenue right here in town. They will use official Texas Hold'em rules with also regulation tables, licensed dealers, and a $5,000 prize pool with a champion bracelet, chip bonus, and $100 buy-in. And food, by the way, is included. That's, again, October 19th at 7 p.m. at the Lyndhurst Elks, and there is a link to register, and I will leave that link in the description box below. So if you like to play Texas Hold'em, get a couple of friends together and come on down to the Lyndhurst Elks. Okay, and this might be a little early, but it's never too early to not mark your calendar. The Elks is also having another event on November 20th, and that's going to be a night of divine mediumship with Rita Gigante, the medium. It'll be a group reading event. She is a psychic and a medium. The cost is $25 per guest. There is a cash bar. However, you can bring your own snacks. But no alcohol from outside is permitted. That, again, will be at the Lyndhurst Elks. And for more information, you can call 201-401-1363, or you can email the Lyndhurst Elks 1505 at gmail.com. Now, by the way, an interesting bit. I went to see Rita Gigante the last time she was here at the Elks. Now, she's the daughter of Vinny the Chin Gigante. Many of you may remember him, the mobster who was infamous for walking around in his bathrobe and pajamas out on the streets. And she is his daughter, and she'll tell some funny stories about him, too, which she did. So if you're interested in mediumship, come on down to the Lyndhurst Elks, November 20th, and just, you never know what messages spirit may bring you. Okay, and the Lyndhurst Clerk's Office wants you to know that they will stay open until 9 p.m. on October 15th, because that is the last day to register to vote in the upcoming November 5th election. So if you haven't registered to vote, and you wish to do so, and you work all day long, that evening they will be open to help you and assist you in registering to vote, because that is the last day. So mark your calendars and make sure your friends and family are all registered to vote. Now, this past weekend, we did have the town-wide yard sale event. I hope that went well, although the weather was kind of a drag. But there were still a lot of people out there who had their garage sales going. We hope they all did very well. And certainly this is a good idea to keep something like this going at least maybe twice a year, fall and spring, as everybody has certain things that they would love to clear out, maybe convert it into some cash, because, you know, what one man doesn't need, another person may need. So I hope everybody did well with last week. And coming up on November 5th's election, of course, as we all know, it is the presidential election. And the only local elections taking place in Lyndhurst will be for the Board of Education. Now, as I've said, I will be inviting each of the members to just introduce themselves and give some information about their background and their vision for what they hope to accomplish, some of their goals for serving on the Board of Education, should they be successful. And we will be reaching out to them this month, because obviously the election isn't on until November 5th. So we've got the whole month to hopefully put something together for you all. And as I always report, still waiting to hear about the applications on the major properties. However, we do see that the building on the Savino property is moving ahead rather quickly. And boy, that looks big, doesn't it? It's a big change from the old Savino agency that was there in the building next door. But we will be bringing you more information as we find out about it. All right, and finally, we'd like to wish a very special happy 50th birthday to Tara Bainels. Tara, who is, welcome to the club, Tara, 50th. Tara, who's very well known around town, who founded the Special Angels group along with her mom, Debbie Werdelich, to support their son Tyler as well as all children with autism. And let me tell you, what they've done is it's just turned into an institution. Not only the Special Angels, but all of the recreation programs, the football programs, the cheerleading programs. They've done an amazing job. They've committed their lives to this, and they've been a tremendous support for every other family who have children with autism. And we thank you, Tara, as well as your mother, for all that you do, and we wish you the very best for another 50 wonderfully blessed, healthy, happy years. Well, it's kind of hard to believe that we're already in October. Today is October 2nd, which is quite astounding. I had to really rack my mind to think about where September went. Something I did a couple of weeks ago I thought was literally last week turned out to be 3 weeks ago. I don't know where the time goes. And everybody I'm speaking to seems to agree that it just seems that time is moving more quickly. And I don't know why that is. Sometimes we like to just slow time down. And that's why it's important to live in the moment, to sit there sometimes and just take a deep breath, go within and just focus on the present moment. That is what many great spiritual teachers and philosophers and religious leaders tell us, is that the only thing we have is the present moment. We need to relish it and live within it. Not to regret our past, not to live in fear over our future, for the future hasn't happened yet, and the past, of course, cannot be changed. So live in the moment, appreciate everything you have, because appreciation is one of the greatest emotions to experience, because it seems like when you focus on that for which you are appreciative, you will receive more of it. All right, and that's it this week, folks. Short week and always something going on. Remember to send in your news to lyndhurstcommunitynews@gmail.com. And don't forget to check the smoke detectors on your battery and your CO2 detectors, as per our Lyndhurst Volunteer Fire Department. They save lives. And, well, I think that's about it. Enjoy this weekend. Lots going on this weekend. And something for everybody. Always something going on. Remember, a community is not its houses, its roads, or its buildings. It is its people. So get to know your neighbors. Keep watch of your elderly neighbors. Help them out the best you can. Let's continue to keep Lyndhurst the great, wonderful community it always has been. See you next week, folks. God bless you, and may God bless our wonderful community.